All right, let's see. What is going on? Hello. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Let's see. Something like that. Tweaking music. One sec. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I think that's good. Okay. What's going on? All right, so today, as my stated goal up in this corner, says we're going to be auto-generating some social media cards today. So yeah, we'll get right into it in a second. This is the project that we're going to be doing this for, and I'm just going to commit some work that I've got on the go, so we get a fresh Git. Like the state of my Git repo is clean. Gonna just say add assignment button. And that can, I mean, like this work that I'm doing right here with the assignment stuff is potential next steps after social cards are being generated. So, let's see. Automatic, there we go. So this is going to be I'm going to be following this tutorial today. Well, kind of. Since this article's been written, the author Jason published this library that kind of wraps up everything that is done in this article, with the exception of actually designing the card. So yeah, like basically this is what we want to create today, is these social media cards with a logo, title of a page, and some description or tags or some metadata to go along with it. And what Jason goes through in this post is basically creating this social image generator function that spits out a Cloudinary URL in the end. And that's going to be another thing that I'm not super familiar with, but I'm going to become familiar with today, is using Cloudinary. So yeah, he in this post shows you how to create a function like this and end up creating the card. But I'm just going to use this share image or get share image library. However, I still need to actually design the template for the card. So the text and the taglines and stuff are going to be applied programmatically, but the whole background, logo, all that stuff needs to be baked into a file that I'm hosting on Cloudinary. I think that's how it works. Public image public ID is the ID of my social image template, which I'm guessing is hosted on Cloudinary. That's how it works, I suppose. So yeah. So first thing I'm going to want to do is actually design my social card, and I have an idea of what I want to do for this. So first things first, there's this Figma template that was published. So if I open up Figma, let's see. I'm gonna use this template. Where are we? Oh, here we are. I'm going to use this template to guide my design of my card. So I want it to have all the same proportions, all the same like spacing and characteristics of this template, but with my branding. in place, and that'll make it so that I can use most of the or all of the default values of JSON's function, and hopefully all my text will appear in the right places, and everybody will be happy. Yeah, so let's start with the actual size of the thing. I'm going to be creating mine in Sketch because that's where I've got all my other sort of design thinking and assets for this project. So I'm going to go 1280 by 669. Okay. And then this image area on the left, I have 460 pixels of space for that. So I'm going to drag out a box that's 460 pixels by the height of my container. And then I've got these two text fields. So first text field is going to say, I guess I can't copy that. I'm going to just say this is an engaging title. Okay, and we want this to, can I make it align? Yeah, I can. Nice. How big is this going to be? This is going to be 760 by 320. So 760 by 320, and at a Y value of 115. 115 or? Yeah, 115. And X of 480. All right, and the text is going to align to the bottom of its container. Next, I'll do the same thing with this. So I'm going to create a text box. Oops, that's a rectangle. I'm going to create a text box that is 760 by, what is it, 130 at a Y of 445. And this text is going to align to the top of its container. I'm also going to change the font weight and font size to, what's the font size? 48. Like that. Yeah, so Paranoid, I'm going to generate them using Cloudinary. So the way I understand it anyway is that I can send a URL with kind of like all the characteristics that I want my image to have to Cloudinary. It then generates the image on the fly and then like saves it, caches that image so that if I hit that same URL again, I just get the cached the already generated version of that image. So that's going to be the approach that I'm going to use here, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I've never actually done this before, so yeah, first time Cloudinary user here. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there's definitely other methods that would involve, like in your build script, using Node Canvas or something, like building images and saving them to disk. That would be another approach, but for this one, I'm gonna try using Cloudinary and see how that goes. Yeah, so this should be 445. I don't know why it was off like that. Okay, there we go. My description looks okay so far. That should be kind of everything that I need layout wise. Like I have everything in the right place now. Okay. Let's add a logo, just like looks just like Jason's done there. Oh, that's really cool. Well, Paranoid, that lack of knowledge is an overcomable thing. You can gain more knowledge, and then maybe one day you'll have like the right thing will click, and you'll find like the right place for an API like that. I think that there's certainly room for more of these kind of like image generation services out there, depending on like what your service can do. So yeah, I want to add my logo. So I'm just going to go insert, what is it? Logo final outline. Okay, and I want to use the same proportions as I use in here. So this is, I think I already know. This is going to be 40 pixels by 40 pixels. Is that what I have it? 40 by 40 is the logo, and then the title is font size is 1.875 rems, which is 16 times 1.875. That's 30 pixels. 30 pixel line height, and then it has some letter spacing on it as well. So we'll try to replicate that in Sketch here. So that's already 40 by 40. Don't worry, I'm going to first build it at scale and then scale the whole thing up when it's ready. So we're going to go bold, 30 pixels, line height, 30 pixels, and the character spacing was negative 0.5 ems, which would be 30 times 0.05, negative 1.5 pixels. So it looks something like that. Now when I type the project name, it shows up. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then they have how much space between them? 12 pixels of space between the two. So we'll just bump this over by 12, and there we have it. Now for this thing though, because the content is kind of like going left to right, it maybe, I don't know, I feel like it might feel weird to, let's say if I scale this up to 80, something like that. You know, well, that, you know, I think this is good for now. I'm just going to keep pressing forward here. So the other thing that I want to add to this is, let me see. So there's, oh, where am I? So there's this design element that I've got in the login pages, login and sign up and whatnot, where it's like a wave with the space background behind it. And I really, really like this. So I want to add that to my social card in some way. There's Banner Bear. So you tried to clone it. Let's take a look at Banner Bear. Oh, cool. I love their design. This is such a cool logo. Oh, brilliant. Man, this is totally like the just like what I'm doing here. So yeah, this should be evidence that there's like a market for this kind of thing. If this is what you're into, you should try to build something like this, or build like a proof of concept or something, and then go get a job at Banner Bear. If that's what you're into. Right, so I want to make this little wave and space background. Yeah, absolutely. Generated video is huge. Like all these, basically like automated news bots on Instagram and stuff that like throw together video compilations with pre-roll and text overlay. All that stuff is they've got automated. It's pretty wild. There's a guy on YouTube actually. I'm really into the competitive Melee scene, and there's a guy on YouTube who built a script that every week or something it goes and fetches all the top Melee Twitch clips and then stitches them together, adds subtitles, adds like the Twitch chat on the side. It does all this stuff on its own, and it just is always running and generating, I'm guessing, YouTube revenue from ads, which is pretty wild. I just love the ingenuity there. Okay, so it's this space.jpg that I want. Let's reveal in Finder, and then I can grab that and pop it in here. I'm just going to render it at its original size, centered in the thing, and now I need the wave. So the wave is, here we go, it's in this shapes directory. I can pop my wave shape in here, and let's see, I'm gonna want to rotate this -90. So this is basically gonna be my let's see, I'm gonna use this as like a mask in my design. So I'm gonna have it line up on this edge here, and let's just see, let's make it like half the width of this box. So if this box is 460 pixels wide, I'm gonna make this, oh, first I can flatten it so that this rotation is like captured, or it's like not, so the width and height represent the actual width and height of the rotated element, and not, I don't know how to describe it. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh, my sketch is borked. I'm just gonna save, quit, and restart. Hey, Paranoid, thank you for the follow. Algo TV, huh? Cool. Wow. Yeah, totally. I've seen this kind of thing before. Algo runs After Effects in the cloud. That is really cool. All right, where's Sketch? Oh, dude, do I have to force quit you? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so I've got my shape. I'm going to, it's already rotated 90, so I'm going to flatten it so that rotation gets back to 0, and then I can change its width and height this way. I can say I want this to be 230, which is half the width of its container, which is 460. Okay, and basically I want to make a mask out of kind of like the subtraction of this image or this shape from the square behind it. So if I select both and hit subtract, I get that combined shape, and I can use that combined shape now to mask the space image. So I get something like that. That's pretty good. And I can also change like the position of my curve or my wave in this combined shape pretty easily. I'm also going to change the text color to white. I think I'm going to have to change the font color here. Let's take a look at, yeah, it looks, that font color looks a little bluer than what I'm using. Or is it? 1A, 202C. It's the same color. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. And just looking at this, I think that this, the horizontal logo is not really looking great with this, with the content going horizontal, all that stuff. I need to, kind of like Jason does, have this stack thing going on if I want it to work within this sort of layout. So I'm just going to grab the no word text and center it below the logo. Okay. And then center that within its parent. That's not bad. I think I could give this a little bit of vertical spacing. What's like 24 pixels? How's that look? Maybe less? What about 12 pixels? It's not bad. Okay, what about 16? Maybe that's a little less, huh? I'm thinking 16 is the sweet spot right here. I don't know what you guys think, but 16 is feeling pretty good in that respect. Less than 24. Yeah, I agree. That seems like a little too much. I think this looks pretty balanced. I'm just going to vertically center it and make sure we still got, yeah, it's basically centered horizontally. The logo is, and the text is an odd number width, but that's looking pretty good. If I compare it to this Learn with Jason one, I can just put them on top of each other, and yeah, you know what? It's not too bad there. Kind of does the same, accomplishes the same sort of thing. Most importantly, the layout is the same, so I can go with the defaults when I'm using Jason's library. And I'm also going to steal this little gradient line motif that Jason's got going on. Sorry, buddy, but I like that little touch. Let's see how that looks. If I hide this, for my line, I'm going to use a gradient as well. My colors are going to be my logo color and my primary purple color that I use on the website. Let's see, we'll make it go orange to purple. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And why don't I just, I'll shorten it up by, again, like half the width of this kind of like side box. So 460 divided by 2 is, is minus 230. And then I can just offset its x position by 230. And then finally, just throw this behind my space section. And there we go. I've got a social media card template, I think. Holy yo. What's going on, pancakes? Damn, man. I hope I got the sub notification noise loud enough for you guys. It's banging in my ears. Ooh, I got an emote thanks to Pancake's subscription. Dope. Oh, what's going on, Daniel? All right, so wow, intense. So yeah, we have a social card here. Let's take a look at how it compares to Jason's. I'd say pretty darn close. That's gonna do the trick for us. I even got the little line at the top. Maybe I should shorten it up by 1 pixel. Because his, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh man, great artist steal, right, guys? Okay. Oh, nice. Is it hot as shit there? It is just been scorching over here recently. I can only imagine what Texas is like. Okay, so I have my template. This is exciting. Now, next step, I think, is let's get a Cloudinary account, and I have to load this template up to my Cloudinary account. So there's a link in the, luckily enough for me, there's a link in the README to sign up for Cloudinary. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I can't sign up with GitHub or something? Okay. Fine. And let's see. Let's throw my email in there. I'm going to put my password in on a different screen here. Like that. Okay, creating account. And, oh, okay. Let's do that. A little bit of email verification action. And what do we get? Holy, you're living in an oven over there. Yeah, there you go, Master Agent. I agree. All right, so here we go. Welcome to Cloudinary. What is your main role? Developer, I guess. Primary development framework. Node. React. Blog post. Actually, friends. My buddy Dom works for Cloudinary, so I've heard about him through him. Whatever. Okay, doing some framework integration, blah, blah, blah. My cloud name. Okay, that's good to know, I think. So I got 25 monthly credits. That's 25,000 transformations. I think I should be good for now. And if I ever really need if I really need a boost, I can tweet the shit out of it. 37, yeah, close to 40. That is, yeah, that is cooking. Okay, so here we go. There's a lot of stuff in this dashboard. My goodness. How do I media library? Maybe I do this. I'm gonna try uploading. Let's do this. Gonna take this artboard, remove the text, and then export the whole thing with a background color of white. That should do it. Template, I guess. Let's see how this works. Yo, what's up, Jason? I'm working towards this sweet end goal of LWJ style social media cards. If you missed it before, I also this is my template that I created with pretty major inspiration from your own, if you can tell. But yeah, pretty hyped on that, and now we're just pressing forward, I guess. Now I want to find, is this my key? Let's install this and start figuring this out, okay? So I'm going to go over to my terminal and install get share image. Thanks. Paranoid, there was, but yeah, it's not in a it wasn't in a particularly good state, and I didn't have the time to like maintain it, so I just took it off the store for now. But I would like to release like a new mobile apps, maybe this year, maybe next year, something like that. Yeah, it would be nice, but it's not my main focus right now. Yeah, Pancakes, start studying up on your Swedish. It's gonna come in handy all too soon in life. All right, where am I? Let's go back to home. I'm just gonna try rendering a social media card. So I'll go to my layout component where I have my main React helmet component being rendered. And here's my to-do that I left for myself. What I'll do for now though is just say, well, why don't I go back to Jason's post here. Oh, I guess he doesn't necessarily show it with helmet. Okay, but I'm just gonna try running this function, get my image URL, and open in the browser. See if we can make this work. Okay. We're going to import get share image from the library. And okay, I'm going to, first of all, I can sub out some of these things, like my text color I know is going to be this. My image public ID, I'm guessing, is this. If I copy the URL to it, what do I get? Maybe this is my ID? Cloudinary public ID. Let's see what's up. Oh, that's it? Okay. Great. We'll use that then. Awesome. Thanks, man. This is amazing having you in here, being able to answer these questions as they appear. All right. And then my cloud name is this string. How do I get that though? There's got to be an easier way. Maybe I click on the link here, put it there, and there's my cloud name. Nice. Here's how it works with Helmet. I'm going to take a look. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is exactly what I had planned then. Amazing. Okay. I'm just going to keep pressing forward, see if I can get a image to render. There's my cloud name. All that stuff looks good. Title, extra config, set title font weight to bold. I actually do want that, but the next thing I'm gonna have to do is get these fonts imported, which is gonna be a fun little challenge next, but one thing at a time. Let's console log share image. And I'll pop open my console and hopefully we get to see something. Here it is. So, boom, perfect. Yo, this is awesome. Next thing is fonts. Let's do that. This is I can't believe how easy this is. Okay. Focus. Can't get too excited. Making progress. It really is, huh? Yeah. This would have been such a struggle if it weren't for this this kind of thing. Yeah, fonts. So Cloudinary custom fonts. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking I can just add fonts to my media library, and that'll just, then I can use their custom IDs. You have a post on it, huh? Cloudinary fonts. Oh, all right. Upload a custom font to the Cloudinary using the media library UI. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, we're going to need to create an upload preset and make it a secure upload. Got it. All right, so let me just close some tabs. I can get rid of this one and that one for now. Okay, add upload preset. Give the preset a name. Okay. Choose authenticated from the delivery type. So upload preset name. Delivery type authenticated, and hit save. Okay. Use the upload preset for raw files in the media library. So we'll go to upload, click the gear, then the upload tab. Oh, right. Scroll all the way to the bottom to find the media library upload presets. Media library upload presets, and under raw, choose the upload preset you created. Got it. Hit save. Upload a custom library, or I mean, upload a custom font using the media library. Paranoid. That's actually a really kind of it's a really complex topic, and you can approach it from a bunch of different angles. But I guess like yeah, Jason, throw some links in chat for Paranoid if you have any posts or any material on this. But yeah, there's a lot of different pieces in that kind of in a challenge like that. So let's see. Drag the TTF file onto the media library. Let's try that. Well, what I'm going to use is Montserrat from Google Fonts. And I can just go download family. And I wonder if it's going to be one TTF or a whole whack of them. Ah, yeah, okay, we got a whole bunch. That's fine. I'm going to need Montserrat Bold and Montserrat Regular for my design. And I'm just going to go in here and drag them on. And I should see a little lock icon, which I do. Awesome. Awesome. These are really good resources. Thanks for sharing them, Jason. Okay, so now I've got my two fonts. They have these cryptic names though. But I think I should be able to use them now. Let me try this out. So, how do I know what it was before I dragged it on? I think I need to re-upload these one at a time because I don't remember which one is which. I guess I could match the kilobyte size. So let me see. This one is regular is bigger than bold. So I'm guessing this one is regular. And I can call this do I need to when I define the font here, do I need to name the font exactly the same in here, like Montserrat regular? Oh, did that save? I got a little progress bar. Oh, there we go. Let's see, Montserrat bold. Is this gonna work with two? Is this gonna work with two different fonts? Oh yeah, we got tagline font and title font. Cool. Hey, that's all right. Like the get share image API docs. Yo, what's good, Chris? That's okay. I think I think I can just start messing with stuff and see what I can get going here. So we'll go to set a title font to Montserrat bold and tagline font to Montserrat regular. Include the extension. Got it. Well, I'm just gonna give this a try then. And I should just get a new Cloudinary URL here. Boom! That looks pretty freaking good. Let's compare. If I put all the same values that I have as I do in my design, I get a Cloudinary URL that looks like this, and I can throw this in my, I'll first download it and then open it up in Sketch, and we can compare. Oh my gosh, it saves it as a WebP, which I can't open in Sketch. Anyway, yo, this is, I can already tell this is perfect. Look at that. Come on. Design, reality. Okay, cool. So now I have my share image. Now it comes down to adding it into my HTML. So I'm going to refer, where are we here? I'm going to refer to the implementation here in Jason's website. Get that TS out of here, Chris. No. For real though, building libraries with TypeScript makes me feel like that's what it's made for. I've never built a React app with TypeScript, but if I had to like build and publish a library, gotta go with the TS. Just feels too good. So I'm gonna add an OG image. And finally, I guess I can just close Sketch for now. It's kind of getting in my way there. And I guess I don't need to add a Twitter card image because it just picks up meta name image. Maybe? That's amazing. Doing the right thing and you don't even know it. All right, I think this should be good. Now I have all my, I guess I can get rid of that one, huh? And I gotta remember why I'm using FB app ID again. Oh well. Okay. So I have a share card being generated now. And that's great. But I want to generate a share card, maybe like a generic one, and I want this auto-generated one to be for blog posts only. So just to test this out, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. But first, I got to go over to my post layout page, and in here, I'll have access to everything I need to accomplish this. So I'm going to take my share image out of my main layout, along with these image meta tags, and I can just throw them in here, along with the import to my share image library. Okay, and now I can just say, I'm going to destructure title and description from page context front matter and use them in my share image generation. Something like that. You can tell my blog layout is very sophisticated. Or I also have this like tags thing that I'm mapping over in the post, but I don't really know exactly how this is all going to shake out. So we'll go with this for now. And so I've got some tags, description. In this post, I explain how I explain the water cycle. How about that? So when I share my blog post now, this is where it's really, really powerful because I get these truly custom share images per blog post. So I don't really have a blog page right now, but I think it'll look something like this. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna restart my development server. I think I've angered the development environment gods. Oh, I see. I'm gonna do like that. All right. Here we go. Let's see how this works. Yeah, agreed. Excuse my lengthy build. and queries taking too long. Okay, so the question I have about Cloudinary URLs, or maybe the understanding that I have about how it works, is that once I generate an image once, subsequent requests to that same URL will just pull up the cached, like, generated image, or does every request to the URL count as a transformation or a generation, or however I quantify that? In other words, is a transformation only the first time I generate one of these things? Okay, got it. That's amazing. Well, then I think that should be great. Like, oh, how does it work? Do I get 25 credits a month or 25 credits forever? Cloudinary pricing. Oh, amazing. So I get 25,000 of those images being generated per month. I think I can make it work. Okay, cool. So look at that. Here's some extra blog stuff. My tags are rendered. Here's my story. And now the moment of truth. If I reach into my document head, and I'm just going to Command F for image. And there we go. Here's my Cloudinary URL. Let's check it out. Nice. Right, and then it's rendering the children. Oh, I'm not rendering the title anywhere. But whatever. I guess I can do that up here. Let's render a heading on page. I was confused when I saw the image. It works, by the way. This is fucking amazing. But it's gonna make more sense when I have to have the actual title in the page. Give it font size of what? 6XL. And margin bottom of 6. Ah, the biggest thing is bandwidth, right? So like the number of requests going to these things. Well, I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on that, huh? That's all good. Oh shoot, 12 gigs of bandwidth, huh? I assumed that I was going to be totally fine because I don't associate images with being really high bandwidth things, but oh, that's amazing. And you still have, or you only use 13 credits. Well, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near that, at least for now. So that's reassuring for sure. Oh, okay. That's amazing. Dude, Cloudinary is the bomb. It's official. All right. So I think I've got this thing pretty much working. I mean, like this looks terrible, but as you can see, my images are being generated. This is going to be great. It's going to look beautiful. Little accompaniment to links to my page. So, yay! Thank you so much, Jason, for sticking around and helping me see this through. Use MP4s instead of GIFs. Okay. Yeah, I guess the compression is you can get way more out of it, huh? GIF compression is pretty terrible. Yeah, shoot, this is awesome. Well, I'm gonna make a commit with this work. I'm gonna say, oh, actually, I realized that in my layout, I used to have this to-do here that said to-do generate social cards. I'm gonna change that to add default social cards. So I'm gonna want to, how do I want to do this? I'll probably have some default design, logo, and maybe like a tagline or something for all pages that don't specifically define their social card the way that these, like every post does. But there might also be cases where I want to generate social cards for other pages. So maybe I'll want to account for that too. But for right now, this is really awesome. I'm gonna make a commit that says generate social cards for all blog posts and push that sucker. Nice. Well, with that done, I'm going to, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so the next thing that I want to do is this create assignment button. But I think for now I'm just going to wrap up the stream here. It was a quick one, but really fun. I'm stoked about the progress. Thanks again, Jason, for sticking around in the stream and coaching me through, and obviously for creating the library. It's very, very handy. Will recommend it to all my friends. And yeah, everybody else for hanging out. I'm gonna go and drink some water, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace out.